Hello. All right, I am giving you an update on what I've been doing this week. I have gotten quite a bit of stuff done, but perhaps not exactly what I had originally planned. So one of the things that I wanted to do was work on Beauty All Around, the Wool Applique quilt. And I did get the green on the all the inside hand embroidered, so I need to start working on the tulips around the outside. And then I also wanted to, on this one, get another block fused. So I got these cut out and appliqued, and according to the instructions, this is block 3. So I have that ready to go. That was one of my goals for this week, was to get another block ready. I got that done. I also so this is block 3. I also got Wacky Weave done, and I'm shocked. I really liked it. It got really good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be giving this to my dad. He likes to take, I had made him previously, I had made a blanket this size for my brother who passed away. And my dad, my 93-year-old dad, took it over a number of years ago. And it's getting old and worn. This is the back side. This is the quilting that I did on the front. And here you go. I do like how the colors on these strips kind of have that ombre kind of look, where there's different colors that like this had like a purple hue as in that strip, and it travels around, as you can see. And I used this for the binding. I used a dark green batik, hand sewed the back side, machine sewed it to the front. This was all machine quilted on my Bernina. So that Wacky Weave, which is my July UFO challenge project through Crazy Moose Fabrics that I'm doing, is done. So July UFO challenge complete. Then my dad had a fall outside. He's blind and also pretty deaf, and he got lost in the backyard and had no idea where he was, and he fell. And the neighbor across the alley came out and rescued him, but the dog that used to belong to my brother and now my dad is very protective, and he was like this with my brother. This dog actually bit my brother's son's hand. Well, it bit the neighbor. Didn't break the skin, but she said he got her a couple times, but didn't break the skin. But anyway, she rescued my dad. They ended up calling an ambulance, and it was quite the debacle. And I just want to thank her. And she collects cat stuff. So I ran across this week. I ran across this notebook that had a cat on it, and it reminded me of some fabric that I have. Actually, I was gifted, and I thought I used the Piecemaker's pouch, which, if you remember, was a sewing machine on the front, but I used that pattern to make this, and I fussy cut this well, actually just the block, because this material was on the panel, but this was in the border part, so I just cut that out to add a little bit of fanciness to the front, and took it had like the 10-inch, there was a 10-inch square pack of like coordinating fabrics that I was also given, and so I cut them up and used those to make the back. And then so this is the zipper top. Here's the zipper tabs that I used the scraps from these, and then I used the scrap blocks to make the inside lining. Now I'm going to be making more sort of like this. I'll be using single regular fabric for the lining that I'm not patching, just one piece. Because I did use woven interfacing for this, I was afraid that so many seams in there, I didn't want it to come apart. So I won't have to do that and the original pattern did not call for that. But then I put these tabs on here, and anyway, I really like how this turned out. So I have some other cat loving friends who I've been pondering what to make for their birthdays. And I like this. I like how this turned out so much that I am going to make more. And I'll show you the panel that I got it from. That one was from this one. So I'll be see, you can see where I cut it out. I'll be cutting out some more. I might have to, because of the size, I might have to add some borders to the front, but I'll be using these cats. And was it this one? No. I have another panel of cats if I need to move on to them, of this. And I had cut this from this to add to that other one. But that's this one. I'll be making myself a bag too, because as you see, we have some purple cats here. And you know me, I gotta have my purple cat. And I was like, why? I'm a cat person. I need to have a purple cat bag. So I'll be making myself. So that's kind of taken, that's got more of a priority, these bags, because I really would like, while I'm on a roll, figuring out how to do them, I wanna get these made. Here's another purple cat. I could use this purple cat too. Oh, so exciting. I could make myself two purple cat pouches. So anyway, there's that. And what I'm doing I'm gonna put it in this box, like Open Gate quilts. Their box that they send you their package in, this was actually the outside of it. And it had been mentioned on Arkansas Gals that you can turn the box inside out and it could be like a gift box. So I tried that, I did it, and this is what it looks like. Excuse me. On the outside. Of course, when you close it now, oh, and I took a piece of cardstock. This is where my label was. So I took a piece of cardstock and covered that up. So it'll look pretty now. I'm putting some tissue paper in here. So it'll be nice, a nice presentation. So I made that whole thing in just a couple days because I got going on it and I was just obsessed. Again, when I get going on something, I just takes over everything. Another thing I wanted to update you on was I told you I was getting, or maybe it was in the comments, I got an order from Missouri Star, and so it had been mentioned by somebody else that their Missouri Star stuff was coming through Amazon to them, and they wanted me to check and mention when I got my order from Missouri Star if it came through Amazon. And actually it says Amazon shipping. It came through the post office. It was just delivered by the post office, but it's USPS tracking, but it is Amazon shipping Now, it was an Amazon Prime. I didn't get it fast. Came quite slow, actually. But then we're having problems with our post office, so they're having a really hard time getting this stuff out. One of the other things I need, so other things are going to have to take a back burner, because one of the other things I need is I need a new bag to use when I'm out and about, and I need a new one when I'm going to visit my dad. And so I ordered this. It's called Sandhill. That's what I got from Missouri Star, and that pouch. And of course I want to make it purple, and it calls for canvas, so I thought I'd make it in canvas. This is the purple that I ordered from Missouri Star in canvas. There weren't a lot of canvases available, so it didn't look this nice on the website. This is nice. I really like it, and it feels really nice too. So I'm going to be working on this bag, and I'll be using the zipper tape that I had purchased, where I have to install my own pulls. I'll be using that for this too, so we'll see how that goes, and if it works for my purposes for what I want it to do. So anyway, that is what I've been working on this week. And so changing up my plans, I will be, I was going to work on the bunny fluff, but I'm going to put that aside, quilting the bunny fluff, which is, if you don't remember, that was this one from Bella Rose. I've got the top done. It's a table runner. I was going to quilt that this week, but I'm putting that aside, actually, and I'm going to be working on pouches and this Sandhill sling-style bag, which I've never made one like this before. I've made like shoulder bags, but I've never made the sling style. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be fun. It's always new and fun things happening. So, all right, I hope that you have a great weekend. It is beautiful here. It is cooled down. There's no humidity today. It's supposed to come back on Sunday, but for today and tomorrow, it's beautiful. So I'm going to actually be out in the garden doing weeding, which is very necessary. And I want to wash sheets and hang them out on the wash line this afternoon, because it's breezy and they should get dry very quickly. So you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.